Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Vintage Cube Draft. This is number 9 for the day, 9 of 10. We've 2-1 the last 2 in a row, unfortunately, so we are now, we have 3 trophies, 4 2-1s, and 1 1-1-2. Good start, though. Hopefully we can, I'm hoping to win the last 2 and get to 5 trophies out of 10, get to 50%. Black Lotus is very, very good, so we'll be taking that. This pack is pretty good all around. Ragavan is good, Mystic Confluence, Guy's Cradle. Even Ulamog is fine to first pick, but yeah, we'll definitely take the Lotus. We're passing, like Ragavan is probably, I think red and blue are the two colors people will go into when they see this pack. We're not passing that good Reanimator stuff. There is, I guess Brutality and Ulamog are fine, but that is one potential option, but we're definitely just going to take the Black Lotus to start. Okay, now we have a few options. We just played Mono White with Black Lotus, but Gideon is like the card you want to play on turn 1 with Black Lotus if you're playing Mono White. Other than that, there is Fallen Shinobi, which is a really good card. There is Wheel of Fortune, which is really good, actually. Maybe we check the wheel. This is good if we end up in Mono Red, and also could be good if we end up in Storm. Yeah, I think I like that plan. There's also Regrowth, which is fine with Black Lotus, but Vampiric Tutor. But yeah, let's take the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Now we have Bolus's Citadel. If we had taken Gideon, we would take Figure of Destiny here, and that would be really good. We could take the Citadel. We can cast it with Lotus. Yeah, I think that's the pick here. Oh, maybe we just take Emery also. Emery is really good with Lotus. Actually, I think that's the pick. Yeah, we'll take the Emery here. That's a really good pickup. Now we have not much. There's Smoldering Egg, which is a bad Stormwind condition. There's Magda, which makes artifacts, but is also not great. We could take Pestermite. We could take, I mean, yeah, like, maybe we should have just been taking white cards this whole time. There's Giver of Runes. I think I'm going to take Pestermite here. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, Magda's just not that good. Yeah, let's take Pestermite. Okay, so we could move in this direction, take Soulscar Mage. Storm is not looking very open, so I don't think I'm going to go for that. I mean, there's a few artifacts for Emery, but I think we could take Bloodstained Mire. I think I'm actually just going to take Chain Lightning, though. Yeah, we'll see. We might go into Mono Red, in which case I would definitely want Chain Lightning and hopefully Soulscar Mage Wheels. If we end up in Twin, we would want Bloodstained Mire. But Chain Lightning is very good. Now we could take... Mono Red isn't looking particularly open. There's Koldath the Forge Master. We could just take Inferno Titan. Thoughtseize, Flicker Wisp. I'm leaning towards taking Inferno Titan. Yeah, I'll take that. This card is good. Still leaves us open to playing either an aggressive deck or a more controlling deck. And now there's Fumarole, Signet, Shieldbreaker, and Wheel of Misfortune. Let's take the Wheel. We have 2 draw 7s now. Empty the Warrens, Imperial Recruiter, Skull Clamp. I'll take the Recruiter. Yeah, still unclear exactly what direction we're going, but we have some good red cards that can fit into a few different shells. Now we'll take a Firebolt. That is pretty good. Unholy Heat versus Duretti. Let's take the Unholy Heat here, I think. Although Duretti's really good. We could just be like red-black. Mid-range. Is that just a bad deck, though? Probably. Yeah, I'm going to take the cheap... Well, no, I'll take the Duretti. Unholy Heat's fine, but it's not amazing. Okay, I don't think we're setting up to be a super aggressive deck. I guess we're just black-red mid-range. I do think black and red are open. It probably would have been best if we were just taking white cards this whole time. But I will take Siege Gang here, which is good with Imperial Recruiter. Now we get a late Lava Claw Reaches. That's pretty sweet. Soulscar Mage Wield. Good. It doesn't really matter. Tidalus color, sure. So, strange deck so far with a bad curve, but we have a couple, like, red is open. This pack is not good for us. There is a Volcanic Island, though, which is good if we want to end up doing the Pestermite thing after all. I kind of like taking that here. Otherwise, there's like Rampaging Ferocidon, Revoker. Those are fine. But yeah, let's just take the Volcanic. Okay, Arid Mesa, Bloodstain, and Wooded Foothills are both good fixing. There's Bomat Courier. But I think I'm going to take one of the fetches here. Is there a better one? Probably Arid Mesa, since I think white is more open than green. We could just take the Bomat Courier too. Maybe we're supposed to just be playing an aggressive deck. I will take the Arid Mesa. I think this is worth it here. Now we have Wasteland versus not much. Red is like not super open. I mean, it's open, but it's not as open as I would like it to be. I think we do take the Wasteland. Yeah, this card is quite good. Glorybringer, Incinerate, a couple blue counterspells if we are playing blue, which is unclear. I think I'm just gonna take the Incinerate. Now there's Bolt, also Kroxa, but I definitely like taking Bolt here. That's really good. All right, so maybe we should just be playing an aggressive deck, but we have good blue. We have good fixing for blue. So if we can get Kiki-Jiki or Splinter Twin, that could be good. We'll take the fetch. So, yeah, I mean, if we're splashing black, we have Daretti. If we're splashing blue, we have Pestermite. This deck is not very good, though, I think, right now. It's not super aggressive. It has 2 draw 7s, but it's not emptying its hand really fast enough to make that work. I would love some rituals, to be honest. I think, like, a Seething Song could be good in this deck. And then certainly more 1-drops would be good if we want to be aggressive. Okay, here we have... Oh, someone took the Ragavan. That's unfortunate. Ragavan would have been sweet here. Young Pyromancer is actually looking really good in this deck. There's also Porcelain Legionnaire, Mutavault, but I think I'm going to take the Pyro. We have a lot of cheap burn spells. Yeah, this seems pretty sweet. And Faithless Looting, Direfleet Daredevil, and Koth. That is close. I think I like taking the Koth, though. Yeah, let's go with that. Koth is really strong. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more direction. This deck is looking like our curve is looking better. This is a little bit more like we're pressuring our opponent's life total. That's our plan. Let's take Phyrexian Revoker. Ferocidon is good too, but I want to have a low curve. We desperately need more 1-drops though, especially Bomat and like the Bomat Courier that we passed. Hopefully that comes around. I don't mind playing a few more expensive cards in a deck that has Black Lotus. Lava Claw Reaches is not looking great here. We did spend a couple picks on lands that may end up not being very helpful for us. Pestermite is not completely unplayable just as a dude. Like it's a 2-power evasive flash flyer that has some value, and we can search for it with Imperial Recruiter. Okay, Bomat Courier wheels, a lot of blue cards here. But I think I'm going to take the Courier still. We're still pretty light on creatures, though. Hopefully we can find a couple more cheap ones. I do think red is open. Blue and red both seem pretty open. We also have good outs to splash blue if we find a Time Walk or an Ancestral or something like that. Lightning Helix or Repeal. Lightning Helix seems a little bit tough to cast. Repeal is a lot easier to cast, so we'll take that. Okay, Spell Pierce. So we may end up splashing blue. We'll see. I would really like to get a Splinter Twin or a Zealous. Like, if we could get, like, one or two twin pieces, that would make this deck much more powerful. Because then it would be, like, a disruptive, semi-aggressive deck that also has the combo plan. Okay, we'll take Kroxa, which will be good if we can find one black fetchable land. Lyra, jeez. Red is not as open as I would like it to be. Last pick Porcelain Legionnaire is very good, though. I'm definitely happy to see that. Okay, Strip Mine. There's Dragon's Rage Channeler. Snapcaster Mage would be good in this deck for sure. But I think we just take the Strip Mine. Yeah, Strip Mine plus Wasteland is pretty sweet. Now Hellrider. That's good. Also Spellseeker, but yeah, let's definitely take Hellrider. Very happy to see that. Now we have Pia and Kiran Lar versus Lightning Strike. There's also a couple good blue cards, but I think we're taking one of the reds. There's also, if we could get Ren and 6, this would be a really good Ren and 6 deck, and there is a Stomping Ground. But I still think we want to take one of these cards. And let's take the Lightning Strike, I think. Yeah, I think this is just a, like, you want to have a lot of burn in these decks. Oh, then we get the Ren and 6. Why didn't we take the red-green dual land? Ren and 6 is good, but honestly, Chandra is also very good. And Eidolon. I'm going to take the Chandra here, though. Yeah, let's go with that. Now we have Flametongue Yearling, Zealous Conscripts. I'm going to take the Yearling. Hazoret, good draw, or good pickup. Let's play that. We are light on one drop still, but this deck is coming together. It's still a little bit in between trying to be super aggressive and trying to be a little bit more mid-rangey. I wish we had more one-drops, but we have some powerful pieces. Okay, Verdant Catacombs does not help us at all. Wear Tear is decent. We could just take the Ritual, though. Yeah, I'm actually going to play a Ritual in this deck, I think. We have a couple draw 7s. We have a bunch of 4s that we really want to play early. I would even play another Ritual, I think, if we found one. Okay, Runaway Steamkin. There's also Crucible of Worlds, but I think that's a little bit too slow. There's also Deceiver Exarch, but it's way too late for that. Crucible, Crucible, Crucible. Yeah, let's just take the Runaway Steamkin. Do we have any use for cards in the graveyard? No Grim Lavamancer, no Shuffle effects. So yeah, I guess we just cut all of these lands. They're not bad for thinning out your deck in some matchups, but there's also matchups where it does matter, especially if we wield the Eidolon. Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler is actually really good here. And now that we have that, I actually will play at least one or two of the fetches. Take Lotus Petal for the board. We could bring that in the draw in some matchups. So, yeah, I'll just play both fetches, I guess. I really would like to make Dragon's Rage Channeler enabled as quickly as possible. So right now we could play 12 basics, and that would be 16 lands, including Wasteland Strip Mine, and then run the deck like this. Alternatively, and then probably the first on the chopping block is Inferno Titan, which is pretty awkward if we have draw 7s. Do we want to play Wheel of Misfortune and Wheel of Fortune? Oh, whoa. Okay, well, Stomping Ground Wheel, so we'll take that. And if we somehow manage to get the Ren and 6... Yes! Okay, wait. Now we have a really hard choice. No, I think Ren and 6 is good enough that it's worth doing here. We have Wasteland and Strip Mine and 2 fetches. That just seems great. Okay, so the fetches ended up paying off. Ren and 6 seems amazing in this deck. What is the cut? Probably Inferno Titan. Do we want to make one more cut? We could play 16 lands in this, or we could cut one more card. Maybe we just cut Wheel of Fortune and only play one draw 7 in the main deck. I kind of like having Siege Gang as one piece of top end to get with Imperial Recruiter. Alternatively, we could just cut the Recruiter and play the second draw 7. Imperial Recruiter finds Siege Gang, Steamkin, Pyro, Flame Tongue. Honestly, this seems pretty bad, actually. I kind of like building it like this instead. Yeah, let's do that. We'll add some basics. Actually, wait. Oh, whoa, that's way too many. Oh, wait, we can also play one more spell. I think Zealous Conscripts is actually the best one here. Yeah, I like Zealous Conscripts in this deck. So if we did this, that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green sources plus Black Lotus. That seems fine. And 4 non-green sources, so 13 red. Yeah, that seems good. Let's run it like this. I think this deck is pretty sweet. Ren 6 adds a nice angle to the deck, and we were able to wheel the Dragon's Rage Channeler, so now we have 3 1-mana creatures plus Black Lotus, so we have a reasonable number of 1-mana plays. We have 18 mana sources, which is a lot for this deck. We also have, actually, with Pyretic Ritual 2, maybe we want to cut 1 land. No, I think I'm going to run it like this, because I'm basically not counting Wasteland and Strip Mine as lands. These are spells, and so we're really playing 16, 17 mana sources. We could maybe cut 1 mountain. We do have a fairly low curve. But if we cut the mountain and add, like, a really expensive card, that's a little awkward. I'm going to run it like this. I'm not sure it's right. Anytime we're on the draw, we're definitely going to cut a land for whichever one of these 3 spells is best. But for now, I think we're just going to run it like this. See you in round 1. All right, we have our opponent for round 1 with our mono red Renin 6 deck. We are on the draw. I've lost like a million die rolls in a row. But really good hand. We have Chain Lightning for their 1-drop if they have one. Renin 6 on turn 2. We don't have a Wasteland or a Strip Mine yet, but hopefully we can find one. Sheldock Isle pass. I'm not going to fire... Well, no, I'm not going to fire off Chain Lightning on 1. If we had a Wheel of Fortune, that would be a consideration. But in this situation, I think I'm going to save it to get a counter on the Runaway Steamkin. Wouldn't mind drawing a 1-drop. Oh, they suspend Lotus Bloom. Okay. Land, go. Oh, we should have played Scalding Tarn, but doesn't really matter. Well, we'll see if it doesn't matter. I don't think this deck is going to be our opponent is going to be attacking our life total much, but they could. I think we're going to play Runaway Steamkin next turn, rather than Renin 6, and then play Renin 6 the following turn. Brawl, okay. Actually, let's get the Revoker down. Yeah, let's get Phyrexian Revoker and shut down the Lotus Bloom. Because we're not going to want to do that next turn. And now if they don't have a counterspell and we can stick the Renin 6 next turn, we're in really good shape. If they get a second red source, they could actually shoot Chain Lightning back at us, which would be a little annoying. Let's see what they have here. The ready, make a dude. Okay, that's not too bad for us if we get to get Renin 6 down. Do we want to play Chain Lightning? No, I'm actually going to play Dragon's Rage Channeler this turn. Then we can kill their Duretti with Chain Lightning if they use Duretti to kill our Phyrexian Revoker. Unclear if they're doing storm stuff or mid-range stuff. Like, you don't normally see Baral and Duretti in the same decks. Or Lotus Bloom and Duretti. Okay. We should be able to flip our Dragon's Rage Chandler next turn, which is pretty sweet. And they only have 3 cards. Hopefully we can find a Wasteland or a Strip Mine. Ooh, they're using their Lotus. 6 mana Consecrated Sphinx. 1000-Year Storm, okay. So we're going to go Chain Lightning your dude. Ooh, is that a good draw? Let's see, we can go Wrenn and 6, bring back Scalding Tarn. Fetch. Play Runaway Steamkin. Then Pyretic Ritual. Koth, that's a good one. We want that on top. Chain Lightning Brawl. Still keeping the Koth on top. They can't copy it. Then we'll play Porcelain Legionnaire. And hit their Duretti for 3. And they have 1000-Year Storm, but they don't have anything else going. And next turn we can play Hellrider into Koth, which is really strong. We can actually probably kill them. Yeah, we can kill them next turn. Trinket Mage, okay. We can no longer kill them, but we're still in... Well, maybe we can. We can attack them with 4 creatures. Or with 5 creatures. They take 5 from the trigger, go to 12. It's going to be close. They play Ponder with no copies. That's fine. So we're going to go Koth before I play land, just so there's no annoying confusion there. Then add mana, and then play Hellrider and attack with Runaway Steamkin. And when I say add mana, I mean not with Koth, I mean with the Steamkin. And then we can swing with everything, hit them for 12, down to 12 immediately. Play Lava Claw Reaches. They chose to not shuffle. Interesting. So they're holding Mox and 1 unknown. So let's play Koth. Zealous Conscripts. That should close out the game next turn. I guess we'll keep that. Then we'll add some mana. Untap a mountain. Play land. Play Hellrider. And attack with everything. Ha! Alright, there we go. So, Grixis Storm, I guess. We don't have a way to interact with 1000-Year Storm, but we can just be faster. What do we want to change? I think I like Lotus Petal in this matchup. None of these cards seem particularly good. Zealous Conscript also doesn't seem particularly good. Imperial Recruiter doesn't really have any, like, Silver Bullet sideboard cards to get. I guess I will play the Zealous Conscript and just, well, no, we'll run it like this. No, that's too many mana sources. Alright, we'll run it like this. I don't love Zealous Conscripts, but it's not terrible. Wasteland seems very good against their deck. They have a lot of duels. Okay, this hand is a keep, I think. We're just going to fire a bunch of burn off at them on the first couple turns. Preordain, okay. Lotus Petal would be, or Black Lotus would definitely be the best draw for turn 1 Hellrider. But even Lotus Petal wouldn't be bad, because that would give us turn 2 Hellrider. No Lotus Bloom is good for us. Okay, the fact that we drew a card that wants us to empty our hand, another card that wants us to empty our hand, is even more of a reason to fire off this Firebolt on 1. Now they have a Lotus Bloom and Brainstorm, okay. Hopefully we can draw a land or 2-drop. Wheel of Misfortune. That was a really bad draw. Just gonna go land, bolt you. Or I guess we'll pass. But yeah, we need to draw land. Really need to draw land. Fire off a bolt, end of turn. Untap, land. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, not looking good. Maybe we should have just brought another land in. Play Young Pyromancer and pass. They repeal the Pyro. That's really bad. That's actually just atrocious. That's like, I would almost rather them kill it. So, like, Hazoret would be better. I think we're just dead this game. If we draw land and Hellrider this turn, maybe we have a chance. But we absolutely have to draw land. Or Lotus Petal, or Black Lotus, or anything like that. Koth. Just so bad. Play the Pyro and pass. I want to concede here. I'm not going to yet. But they have Jace going. They have so much mana. We're like not even close to doing anything, really. I mean, I guess if we play Hellrider, that's something. They can just bounce our Pyromancer again if they want to. Having double Wheel in the hand is obviously worst case scenario. Like these are completely horrible to have together. We could just play Ritual and play Wheel and just draw a new hand. Maybe we should have done that a couple turns ago, honestly. But that's like, we gain no value from that, really. And we're discarding all of our good stuff. This should be a really good matchup. So we're going to lose this game, but I think we have a very good chance in game 3. Brawl. Bounce Pyro. I'm going to concede if I don't draw a land here. That's like the closest thing. Like maybe that gives a chance I can... No, I'm just going to concede. Oh, all right. No, I am going to concede. This is like... we're not 0% to win this game, but it's after midnight. This is my 9th league. This is not a fun game. I don't want to like have to... Yeah, we're just going to win game 3, and that should not be a problem. This is a really good matchup. We'll bring in the land on the draw. We never drew the Zealous Conscript, so the land didn't affect us there, but we'll run it like this. This is a lot of mana sources. Wait, we have so many mana sources. This is literally half mana sources in this deck now. I think I'm still running it like that, though. We just can never afford to miss land drops like that. And yeah, I think the Wheel of Fortunes are good if we have a reasonable number of lands. Oh, man. All right, this hand is bad. It's a good mix of lands and spells, but it's just, like, not playable. Yeah, we need, like, to be make... Okay, yeah, this is better. This is much better. We'll keep, put back, Forest, and then go... Yeah, unclear if we're going to play turn 2 Porcelain Legionnaire or Strip Mine them. Hopefully they don't have Lotus Bloom on turn 1. So we'll grab, Stomping Ground tapped. I think I'm going to get the Porcelain Legionnaire down. This is close. I wouldn't fault someone for just strip mining immediately. But if we can get strip mine, like, they don't have it. Like, if they play Brawl or something, that doesn't really matter against the Porcelain Legionnaire. And I also kind of want to hit a blue source anyways. Ponder, okay. So now hopefully we can just find a ritual or a 2-drop here. They shuffle, okay. Lightning Strike, that's fine. Let's go Strip Mine, kill your island. And Bash for 3. And then we're probably just going to play Wheel of Fortune next turn, but it depends on what they do. Hopefully they just pass. Okay, another cantrip. They're setting up their hand, which Wheel of Fortune is pretty good against. If they just pass and don't suspend Lotus Bloom or do anything like that, then we'll definitely fire off the wheel. All right, strike your face. Okay, yeah, let's play Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to do this pre-combat in case we draw Black Lotus and draw into a hasty creature. So we only have 2 cards. They have 7. This is great for us. Okay, I think I actually am going to play Black Lotus here. And play Bohemond Courier. Yeah, we'll go Lotus. Crack for red. Play Bohemond Courier. Soulscar Mage. Firebolt your face. Swing for 4. Now, Wheel of Misfortune would be a great draw. Desperate Ritual would be a great draw. Or like whatever the ritual is, because that would give us a Hazoret attack next turn. Trinket Mage. That is a little bit annoying. That blocks our creatures fairly well. They grab Lotus Bloom and suspend it. Oh, okay. Revoker. I still think I like playing Hazoret for mana efficiency. So we'll go swing for 3. You probably need to chump block this, right? Yep. Then we'll go land Hazoret, and I would be very surprised if they were able to survive their next turn. And I would also be very surprised if they could win this turn. So I think we're in good shape. I might have wanted to cut Flametongue Yearling in this matchup. You can't cast this if they don't have a creature. Like, it would have to kill itself, which makes it a little awkward. Opponent's deep in thought over there. I wonder if they're deciding if they want to try and go for it. They could have some rituals. All the cards in the graveyard are bad. I wish that... I mean, I guess I'm happy the board sweeper's gone. Although, that wouldn't even be that good, because still, like, Hazoret would survive. But it would buy them a turn. But then, like, yeah, Fact or Fiction, like, the lands, I want them to have those cards in their hand. Okay, Mox Pearl. We can shut that down with the Phyrexian Revoker. And the Lotus Bloom is still not coming off next turn. Okay, we'll go land. Play Revoker. Naming Mox Pearl. All right, then we'll swing with everything. They're dead to the board, so they have to have something. They don't have the mana to animate Raging or Lava Claw Reaches to chump block Hazoret, which would put them to 1. High Tide? Okay. That's mana neutral. I have no idea why they would do that. Maybe they have Frantic Search. I'm happy we strip mined an island. We hadn't seen High Tide yet, but I thought that was a fairly likely card for them to be playing. All right. I'm confused. I think the only card in the format that would justify that is Frantic Search. If they had Turnabout, they would definitely just tap our creatures. So, okay, yeah, they just concede. Sweet. So we take down Storm. That should be a really good matchup for us. I'm not surprised that we did well there. Do we want to make any adjustments here? Like, Lotus Petal? No, let's just run it like this. Yeah, we'll run it like this. See you in round 2. All right, we have our round 2 opponent with our interesting mono-red Black Lotus deck. We lose the die roll and have an unplayable hand, so can't ask for a worse start than that. Okay, I'll keep this hand. We can play Koth on turn 1. What do we put back? Either Lightning Strike or Flame Tongue Yearling. I guess Lightning Strike. Yeah, let's do that. Watery Grave pass. Strip Mine. I still want to play Koth this turn. The plus doesn't do anything here, but that's fine. It just gets close to ultimating. Okay, let's go Strip Mine. Kill your Watery Grave. Chain Lightning your face. And do this and hit for 4. Now we go land, Pyretic Ritual, Wheel of Fortune. Do we want to Ultimate Koth? Yeah, let's just Ultimate Koth here, I think. I don't see how our opponent beats this. We have 4 mountains. Brainstorm, okay. We have 6 card types, so Dragon Rage Channeler is already live. I think I am going to go Steamkin into Channeler this turn rather than shoot them with mountains. Maybe we were supposed to just plus there and hit them for 4. We probably were, but I still think we're in a phenomenal position. So they're playing Reanimator, Grixis Reanimator. That is actually one archetype that could potentially beat what we're doing. They didn't have a land somehow. That's wait, they just discarded the hand size. Okay. Well, if they're gonna bring back Dragon Lord Atarka, it seems a lot less impressive to do the things we were gonna try and do. So I'm just gonna pass this turn and shoot them for 3 end of turn. Necromancy, yep. Not a problem. We're just going to shoot them for 3. Whoops. Take 1. Take 2. Take 3. Chandra. Okay, I think I'm just going to go Runaway Steamkin and pass here. Actually, no, I'll play Runaway Steamkin into Channeler. And then pass and plan on shooting them for 1 end of turn. We can take 8 this turn, and that's fine. We also could have chump blocked, but I don't think we want to do that here. If they play Time Walk, we'll chump block the second time. Okay, shoot them for 1 end of turn. Another land. Well, let's go Mountain, Chandra. Put this into the graveyard, of course. Add mana. Incinerate your face. Put that in the graveyard too. Then we'll remove this, play Hellrider, and go for the win. Okay, there we go. So that was pretty sweet. We were sort of like a combo deck there. This deck is really interesting. I think it's good. So playing against Reanimator, this could be a tough matchup. We don't have that many cards that are great here. We don't have ways to interact with them particularly. And draw 7s are awkward because they put cards into their graveyard. Zealous Conscript is very good. I think we bring in Lotus Petal and cut a land on the draw. Do we want to... Or maybe we play land and cut Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune was good there, but on the draw, I think it's a little bit worse. On the play, we can bring it back in and cut the Lotus Petal. But this deck is all in on being explosive, so... Yeah, we're just going to be as explosive as we can. Bring in the Petal, be on the draw, and hopefully really mess with them. We haven't really gotten Wrenn and 6 with Wasteland or Strip Mine yet. I mean, Wrenn was good one game with just recurring a fetch land, but hopefully we can get that going. Black Lotus was really good there. All right, we are on the draw. I'll keep this hand. I don't love that we have no creatures, but Strip Mine is good, especially when they're on a mulligan. We have 6 points of burn. Hellrider's pretty good. Hopefully we can find a Black Lotus or a Ritual or something like that to get Hellrider down fast. Okay, do they have a big board to discard here? Okay, that's totally fine. Drawing a land there is not totally fine, but we can Strip Mine them. Okay, I'll play Scalding Tarn, grab the Stomping Ground. We can play Hellrider on 3 mana. That's not that explosive though. Chart a Course. Hopefully they don't have a thing to discard that's problem. Oof, Griselbrand. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just go for it then. Land, Lotus, Hellrider. If they can bring back Griselbrand without paying life this turn, we die. Like a Zoom. Yeah, that's probably game. We don't have anything to shut down life gain. We can almost kill Griselbrand, but not quite. We can hit them for 7 damage before anything happens, but I think this is not going to be enough. Just drawing another land there is bad, of course. I think I'm just going to go land, Chain Lightning your face. But I don't really think there's a way we can win this game. Like, we need them to pay 7 life irresponsibly, pretty much. I think that's it. Or we could draw Zealous Conscripts. That's another out. This looks like a Thoughtseize. Nope. Black-red, okay. Collective Brutality. Alright, don't like that very much. We take 7. Yeah, Griselbrand is very good. I'll take a draw step and concede. Alright, so hopefully they can't do that again. We flooded and they had a really quick Griselbrand. That's a pretty good draw. Do we want to make any changes? Maybe we do need the Wheel of Fortune. No. I think I'm just going to run it back like this. We're going maximum explosiveness. Still playing the Lotus Petal. We just want to be making big plays as soon as possible. All right, this is a great hand. We'll keep it. We need to find a green source for the Wrenn and 6, but if we can, we're good to go. We can play turn 1 Tranneler and pass turn. No, they take our Wrenn and 6. That sucks. Do we want to play the Revoker? Or strip mine them? I think I'm going to play a dude. I'm actually just going to play Young Pyromancer here. We'll delay the decision on the Revoker for 1 more turn. Hit them for 1. Then next turn we can play another dude and strip mine them. When we have more pressure down. Ouch. That sucks. That was like the worst possible thing they could have had. We're just going to have to accept this 2 for 1. Swing with everything. Okay, then I'm going to play Revoker and name Griselbrand, but actually, yeah, I guess I'll name Griselbrand. But, yeah. I don't really think there's a way we can win this game, though. Maybe we could have won if we just strip mined them on turn 1. Okay, they just passed. That's good for us. We'll play land. Which land do we want to strip mine? Probably the Spirebluff Canal. Yeah, none of the reanimation spells that they could realistically have here would cost double black. And we do get to hit them for... Actually, I guess we get to hit them for 7. That's not terrible. Dragon's Rage Channeler is going to be beefy because Bomat Courier has 2 card types. Alright, take 7. We can't kill them this turn, but we can kill them in 2 swings. And if we draw a burn spell, we could kill them this turn. They also don't have a fatty in the graveyard right now. Alright, let's grab Stomping Ground. We don't have any green sources in the deck, or any more green spells, but we just want to take a land out of the deck. Okay, we'll swing with everything. Do we want to play Porcelain Legionnaire here? I guess not. They could have a board sweeper. And we still have 3 lethal attackers either way. Brainstorm, okay. That's not the best of starts for them, because now they're really constrained on mana. Alright, wow. I thought we were sort of dead there, but Dragon's Rage Channeler flipping there was pretty clutch, and we're able to just sneak it out against Reanimator. On to the finals. Let's get that trophy. See you there. All right, we have our opponent for the finals. I think we've lost the die roll every game this league, so hopefully we can win it this time. Oof, my computer's struggling. Okay, no, we don't win the die roll, but we have a very good hand. So we will keep this. Turn 1 Koth, probably. We could also just strip mine them. But I think I would prefer to go turn 1 Koth. Again, unfortunately, we cannot attack, but still, getting caught down on turn 1 is a lot of pressure. This is a big turn. They need to make something happen, and they did not at all. So we'll go turn 1, or strip mine, kill your blue-white land. Bomat Courier. They can counter this if they want to. Untap the mountain and swing for 5. We could also play Soulscar Mage, but I think it's better to swing for 5. Oh, huh. Okay. Soulscar Mage. Swing for 1. Now we can Ultimate Koth, but that's obviously not particularly effective here with no mountains in play. We'll see what we draw. They don't even have a land, all right. Okay, we have a couple options here. I actually might minus Koth for mana, weirdly enough, just to make 1 mana and play Porcelain Legionnaire. Yeah, I actually think that is the play. I don't think the Koth ultimate is very strong here. And I do really want to add to the board. And also just like empty the hand for Bomat Courier. We'll swing for 2 now. The next turn we can plus Koth, swing for a ton of damage, play Lightning Strike, and then be ready to crack the Bomat soon. Wow, this strip mine just like single-handedly won the game. Okay, we can just play Hazoret. Let's do that. Minusing Koth for mana again. I will grab strip mine, or the Stomping Ground here. So we swing for 10. All right, so pretty much just dominated blue-eye control there. They did not draw lands. Swords of Plowshares is very good against us. It can hit Hazoret. We're on the draw here. Lotus Bloom. This is not a matchup where I want Lotus Petal, I think. The other question is, would we rather have Siege Gang or Zealous Conscript? I kind of think I'd rather have Siege Gang in this matchup. And yeah, let's run it like this. Although, is Pyretic Ritual just strictly worse than Lotus Petal actually in this deck? Yeah, I think this is an exchange we should probably make. Yeah, let's do that. Because let's just play a 2-drop on turn 1, and Pyretic Ritual doesn't do that. And in pretty much all other circumstances, they're identical. Okay, this hand is fine. It's not nearly as explosive as the hand in turn 1, but we have some good plays. I'm going to Wasteland them on 1. Drawing a land there was bad. So we're probably playing Pyromancer next turn, but if they play a Signet or something, we'll certainly shut it down. Oh, man, they need to stop keeping these land-light hands against us. Chandra's a good draw. We'll play Pyro and pass turn. Huh. They go to discard. Brutal. Well, this is not the finals I was hoping for, but I would like to get a trophy. That would be nice. We draw Strip Mine. Absolutely devastating. Then we'll play Revoker. Naming... what? Probably a Mox. Yeah, I guess just Mox Sapphire. I guess, actually, I'll just name Black Lotus. We do have a Black Lotus, but I don't really see a way they can win if they don't play Black Lotus here. Yes, it'll be awkward if we draw our Lotus, but I think that's really the only card that could overcome this great of a disadvantage. And we'll hit them for 2. And now this is a spot where I don't think we want to play the Wheel of Misfortune because our hand is pretty good. I would love to draw a Ritual, the Ritual that we cut. There's also Lotus Petal. Wrenn and 7 or Wrenn and 6 would be incredible as well. Jeez, all right. We'll swing for 4, pass turn. Normally I would be pretty mad about being flooded. I mean, we've seen 8 lands and only 5 spells, but that's fine here. Golgari Signet, okay. I think we just want to play Chandra, or play Koth minus for mana and play Chandra. I want to plus Chandra for mana and play Lightning Bolt, actually, to try and empty the hand quickly. It also makes a dude for Young Pyromancer, and then we can Wheel of Misfortune next turn. Don't really see a way they win this one. They have 3 mana. They could sweep our board, but we have 2 Planeswalkers. Balance wouldn't do it. We have a good hand. We have a mana advantage. It would have to involve some weird stuff with Time Walk, probably. Like land, Manamorphose, Time Walk, Jace Vryn's Prodigy, then flashback Time Walk, then like end up with a bunch of mana in play and play like Baneslayer Angel. Okay, this is Sylvan Caryatid with Lightning Bolt art. My computer is really struggling right now. That resolves. Hazoret, jeez. So let's go land. Chandra for mana. Hazoret. Untap Stomping Ground. Swing with everything, and then we can play Wheel of Misfortune post-combat to draw a new hand. So they need to go Swords to Plowshares on Hazoret. Oh, they just take it. Okay, well, not much of a finals there, but a sweet league. Let's pull up the deck list. All right, this was our mono red deck, and it was pretty sweet. We got a trophy, and it was in a fun way, too. I've never really built a mono red deck like this, but it was sort of combo-y. We had multiple draw 7s. We were playing Rituals. We used Chandra and Koth to add extra mana. We had like Wasteland and Strip Mine, Black Lotus. This was just like a really sweet deck all around. This wasn't the deck that's going like turn 1 Goblin God, turn 2 Eidolon of the Great Revel. Those decks are good, but I think this is like sort of on another level, at least when it draws well. The potential for this deck was as high as any deck I've ever played. And we did draw Black Lotus a decent amount, probably more than was expected, and that was very good for us. But it was a really, really fun league, and cannot argue with that result. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.